Well, my first episode is going. Look, this message I got from that woman I was married to. I want you to read this carefully now, because I'm going to read it to you. It says, well, I didn't know you took so much pride in taking it from your daughters, especially since you don't provide for them. Alimony? Question mark. What about 6 years of child support? Did you ever think that if it affects me, then it will affect the kids? You make reference to social media. What's that about? Embarrassing me on FB, which we know as Facebook, or YouTube? Double question mark. I'm glad I divorced you. This behavior of yours in the past week shows how much you haven't changed in all these years, and is very saddening. At least I have this to show them in the future when they ask questions. How years later, you still trying to find ways for me to pay for your lifestyle at their expense if need be. Your retirement, enjoy your retirement. Good for you, really. Don't contact me anymore. If you want to see your kids, then you will need to go to the courts, lose my number. Any other communication after this isn't welcome, sorry, because I keep laughing, I got a smile on my face here, it's considered harassment. All I can say is, wow. You want me to give you the backstory to this? And you would be like, what the hell? The nerve of this woman to write this to me is fantastic. I mean, this person, I don't even know what to say. Let me give you the backstory on this. This woman I was married to for 15 years. When I married her, she had 3 kids already, 2 girls and a boy. And, we got together and one thing led to another. And in hindsight, because I was warned by my ex. She said, listen, me and you, we broke up. I'm with somebody else, but I'm telling you. I'm telling you, she pleaded with me. I remember sitting in her van and she came to see me. Okay? She came to see me. I was living at my aunt. She came to see me and she said, listen, you my baby father, and I'm telling you as a woman, do not get involved with that broad. You know what? 16 years later, I found myself apologizing to my ex. I apologized to her for what I said. Oh, you just trying to get into my business because I'm moving on and getting involved with somebody else. Needless to say, she was right. She was dead on, because this woman robbed me. I sent I was in Jamaica at the time, and I left the United States. I got diabetes, got sick, and I'm going to the tropics, to seek about my health and everything. And she was with me every step of the way. I mean, she's, I'm not going to get ahead of the story. Let's just say the preamble, the preview of this thing. This person, I sent a brand new concession trailer, double sink, warmer table, 6-pan warmer table, running cold hot water, slushy machine, and asked her to arrange to, put it in her uncle's warehouse, okay, for storage, because I'm, going to head back to the States, and that's my retirement. That's what I figured I'm going to come back and be able to start up, because I had a restaurant. I had 2 restaurants previously before and shut them down, the sickness and everything. And when I was in Jamaica, I started noticing some little peculiar movement by my so-called wife, okay? Now, I'm a person, I might have been in the restaurant, but computers is or always was my idea as a pet. I don't own dog or cat. I always love machines. I build my own computer and stuff like that. I'm highly into the technology thing, which what amazed me is why this woman basically thought she could fool me, play me. I mean, she did to a certain point, because I'm thinking this is my wife. Honestly, I'm in love with my wife. I thought she was a beautiful soul. Unknowns to me, this is the most nastiest, devious, lyingest, viciousest woman I ever heard. If I heard this story from somebody else, I would still I would be shocked. I'm triply shocked, because it happened to me. It's a real story. She took the trailer while I'm in Jamaica. She and another man, that same man she with now, they start, listen, by what? They took the trailer from out the uncle's warehouse without me knowing. And for over a year and a half, they worked events with it. She even was bragging to people how her first show she did with that concession trailer, she made over 10 grand. At the same time, parallel me in Jamaica, the bitch tried to strand me. I was down there financially suffering. Without my immediate family, my sister, my brothers and all that, I would have been homeless, which is what she thought she was doing. She even canceled a bank card. I thought, how come the bank ATM in Jamaica take my card? Unbeknownst to me, she canceled a bank card. She's doing everything. She know I'm renting out. We renting a house to there because we was together. She she don't have no money, huh? But when we made plans to go to Jamaica. Unbeknownst to me, the nigga up here waiting in the side cut. He and her worked with my concession trailer, without my knowledge. Multiple shows making thousands of dollars. Okay? Like I said, from Jamaica, I knew she was involved with somebody else and lying to me. The broad calls me and says, one day, called me, I talked to her on the phone. Oh, her doctor says she's got trichomonia. And I actually had myself checked. She thinking that I was having sex with somebody down there. I'm like, well, trichomonia anyway. She was just down there because she usually come and spend a month here, a month there, 3 months, with the kids. And so, like I said, the only difference was I was living there. She was practically every minute. And the kids, we was going to get the kids in school in Jamaica, but we said, nah, Jamaican school, they ain't it. And said it's better they go to school in the States. So she would go back and, so they'd be going to school. And she would just fly back regularly and all that. And like I said, for the first year, that went on and everything hunky-dory until I started noticing the little peculiar movements and bank card getting touched. I had to move out the house and move down to Kingston because I was living in North Coast. I had to move down to Kingston with my brother and stayed in his room, or I'd have been homeless if I didn't have a brother down there with a building. At the same time now, this woman telling me about all kinds of financial, I says to her, hey, tell my sister to Margaret, because she's a caterer, okay, to take the concession trailer and, because I need some money so I can leave Jamaica. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. And my so-called wife claiming financial things and bag of lies, man. No money. All of a sudden, our money disappear. We remember now, I'm married 15 years. Okay. The same time the guy living in the house in the States, he's staying there. They take the cart, okay? Because this house belongs to her mother, but we was living there before we went to Jamaica because we had a house before we gave up because we were going to Jamaica, okay? So we used to stay at the house. Do you know she moved the man in? They take money from the concession trailer and they remodeled the house for her and the dude to stay upstairs. And the mother moved in the basement. When I left, the mother used to stay upstairs and me and her took the basement, okay? I'm telling you, this story is like, wow. But I'm working on that. This is just the beginning. We're going to answer and break down each line of this message here I got. You okay? Yeah, for you to understand how evil this person is. Huh? You disappeared for 6 years with the nigga, with my daughters who I haven't seen in 6 years, and saying I had the nerve to write me. Huh? You read this? Had the nerve to write me saying, what about the 6 years that I did not provide child support? Wow. They bought a house on the trailer, dude, and dudettes. They went to Trinidad and, hey, mom and kids and everybody. You know where I was? When by the time I reached back to the United States, homeless, broke. Yep. Bouncing from one place to another. The same time this broad tried to set me up, I got the paperwork. I'm eventually post that so everybody can read along with me this so-called assault that she filed on me. And wait till you hear the story that led up, whatever, that led up to this point. My brain is bursting. But this is a good, let's just say, guide stone or guidance, the guide rails. For me, I'm going to break all this down. Even the part about embarrassing me on Facebook or YouTube. And I'm glad I divorced you. Wait till you hear the story about, this shit is just loaded. Boy. Look, just bear with me. I'm going to break all this down. Every episode that I put up, in the lead up to the traveling down the Yellow Brick Road, I'm going to tell this story. And every part of this message, is relevant. But wait till you hear it now. Wait till you hear it. I'm going to break. She wrote down. She knew what it is. I'm a man, You know what? I was in love with this woman for 15 years. If she would have just simply said, I apologize, I would have walked away. It would have made me feel better. That's simple. I apologize for what I did. I shouldn't have did that. But to rob me, try to set me up, then goes around and tell people I was violent to her. I mean, this woman never been in an argument in 15 years. just follow me. Follow me, okay? I'm going to be posting there, breaking it down. This message alone got a lot of episodes. Take my word for it. If you never heard a story like this, you're going to be shocked. And coming down now 6 years later, like I said, I'm just being, man, I ain't going to go there. But this broad is insulted, so it comes down to this thing now where we gonna get to the alimony part and the exercise part and why she's saying I'm taking money from the kids, but dude living in the house that is paid for by my retirement plan, and I live where? Staying with my sister. Should I wait till you hear the end of this now? Okay? God doesn't sleep, you know. God don't sleep. He has now provided the payback, and that's what she's pissed about. The marriage has come back to haunt her. So everybody, gather up. Because if you didn't know, you will know when you do evil, when you do fucked up shit, and then try to hide it and play like the other person is fucked. I'm the bad one because you robbed me, cheated on me, divorced me, all because all behind my back, all because I loved you. Hatred was my reward for loving this woman, playing a father figure to her 3 kids. She eventually had 2 daughters for me, but none of them 3 kids could say I ill-treated them or did anything to them. And in the end, you know, all of them turned against me and became my enemy. She even turned minds against me with it. Oh, God. I don't want to give away the whole story in the first post, but like I said, I must drop one like every, probably once a week. I don't know. I'm working on some things here, and payback is the bitch. That's all I can say. At the end, all those that like cheer for good and cheer for God and goodness and healthiness and yay! Wait till you hear the end of this. And you be laughing like I'm laughing. Because guess what? I'm going to retire. Well, all that struggles and all of that is... and out of all the time, it's making me smile. What a difference a day makes. So stay with me for Alan. It's all in. Yes. I'll give you a little tidbit. Do you know this broad actually said to me when I said, how could you do this to me? After, for 15 years, I loved you. I never betrayed you, never cheated on you, never hit you, always loved you. You know what this broad actually said to me? She said, I didn't tell you to love me. Huh? Another 15 years, he could have told me from day one. 15 years later, you said to me, I did not tell you to love me. Ain't that, I mean, come on, man. You know this is going to be good. Just that alone is like, if it ain't a wow factor to you, hey, I'm telling you, 6 years, and that's still wow to me. So, hey, look, do me a favor. Subscribe and share, baby, because you going to love this one. Listen, on my living soul, I swear to God that I will not lie, not tell a lie, because I don't have to. This shit is that fantastic. You thought just the pieces I mentioned. No, wait till I go into details. You're going to be like, what the? I ain't trying to mess with nobody's relationship, but dude, if it can happen to me, oh, it can happen to you.